Now that rookie minicamp is officially wrapped up for the New England Patriots, we are just a few days away from the start of OTAs. Now, that is basically where veterans are able to go and practice with the team. Now, whenever you have a new head coach, you definitely want to be at those OTAs, because if not, you're going to fall behind, and that shows right away that you are not truly invested in getting better with the team. So over the next few days, we should be able to see a lot of these veterans like the Jujus and the Demario Douglases and all the guys over here in New England start to get to work, especially on the offensive end, even the defensive end as well. With all these new coordinators, I expect to see a lot of guys here at OTAs. Even Jacoby Brissett, right, who is supposed to be, or who it should be, the day one starter for this team at quarterback position. Now in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about rookie minicamp, but also we're going to prepare you guys for the start of OTAs, who to look out for, who to watch, but more importantly, why I think this Patriots team is actually finally headed in the right direction. Now, before we dive into that, comment down below who is one rookie that has, surprised you so far throughout this rookie minicamp or this rookie camp. Who has surprised you so far? And with that being said, let's get into a little bit of the takeaways from, a couple of days at rookie minicamp. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Maye is really starting to ease these guys into it. Over the last couple of, decades under Bill Belichick, you would see the rookies really get to work hard, and they have to play really well in these first couple of days of rookie minicamp. That way they can continue to get more reps in OTAs. But from right away, we've seen Maye kind of take it lightly, wasn't, intensely competitive, but obviously just trying to see what these guys can do, trying to get them more invested in the playbook, and trying to get them more fundamentally sound in nice light repetitions, which is, there's a lot of positives to that at the end of the day. So that was one thing I've noticed. And I've also really liked having two rookie quarterbacks, right? Not only do you have a guy like Maye, who you think and who should be, and we hope to be, the future of this New England Patriots team, but you also have Joe Milton III. And now both these rookie quarterbacks are capable of launching the football with pretty much little to no effort at all, right? 50, 60 yards with the flick of the wrist. Both these guys can do it, especially Joe Milton. So that's been really fun to just, watch throughout the entirety of rookie minicamp. Now, one of the biggest things that we've, heard from Maye in one of his press conferences was that Maye still has a ton of work to do. And, there's people all over the media who are already speculating, jumping the gun and saying that Maye is going to be a big bust for the Patriots at the number 3 pick. And they're saying that Maye was already regretting that with the number 3 overall. Now, listen, just because Maye comes out and says he has a lot of work to do doesn't mean anything, right? I mean, obviously, he's a rookie quarterback who did not play in the SEC, played lighter competition, did showcase a lot of good potential. However, coming into the draft, we knew who Maye was. He was a guy who has a ton of potential, but didn't have too much playing time. Was a guy who was going to have to work to be a better quarterback. And we all knew coming in that nobody expected Maye to be your day one starter. I just don't think he's ready. However, that doesn't mean he's going to be a bad player. I believe in 2 years from now, I think he could be a really good starter with, the potential to continue to get better and maybe even be a Pro Bowl quarterback at some point in time. That is the hope. Now, to say he's a bust from rookie minicamp is unbelievable. There's no pads, there's no contact, there's no pass rush. So obviously things are still ramping up, but don't write off Maye just yet. I mean, I feel like that's just kind of stupid to do. Now, before we get any further in the video, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, just so we can get this video out to more Pats fans around the world, but also subscribe if you're new. Join the family, turn on post notifications. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Patriots throughout the rest of OTAs, mandatory minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season, everything you need to know. Got you guys covered. So make sure you guys join the family. And then let's get back into the video. Now, another very interesting piece to note here, Caden Wallace. He was taken over to the left tackle position, which, for the New England Patriots, the left tackle position has been in question since Trent Brown left for the Cincinnati Bengals. who is going to protect the blind side of the quarterback, right? There was a lot of debate. Maybe it's a guy like Chukwuma Okafor or Okorafor. Don't really know how to say his name. I hope I said it right. Probably didn't, but let me know in the comments down below. You also have guys like, Vidarian Lowe or Tyrone Wheatley, Calvin Anderson. They brought over a lot of talent before the season last year. So there's still a lot of guys to look at here. But Caden Wallace looks like a guy who could step in and be a day one starting tackle if need be. I think there's going to be a big competition throughout the entirety of the O-line, not only with guys like, City So, but Layton Robinson, with a guy like Jake Andrews trying to come in here and make a big name for himself, and Antonio Mafia as well. So I think it's going to be a big group of competition when it comes to the O-line, but definitely look out for Layton Robinson when it comes to, or Caden Wallace. Caden Wallace when it comes to maybe a day one starting tackle when it comes to OTAs, minicamp, and training camp as well. So make sure you guys keep an eye on him. But with that being said, let's get into some more stuff, man. Maye definitely wants to see a lot of the rookies. Kept it easy throughout rookie minicamp, but expected to really ramp up here during OTAs. He wants these rookies to produce on the field right away, and I think he's going to challenge them from the jump. Like I said before, he said, Drake Maye, you have a lot of work to do. Now, the one thing you can do as head coach is just like, kind of mess with his ego a little bit. Make him think that he needs to be better. And once he thinks that the competition level is going to rise, so I do like that he said that about Drake Maye, and I agree. I think Drake Maye has a lot to work on. And then you have Javon Baker, who thinks the world of himself. The guy thinks he could be one of the best wide receivers in this draft class, which is, possible, right? But he struggled a little bit throughout rookie minicamp, dropping a couple passes. But the one thing I noticed about Javon Baker was, he would fall, he would get back up, and he'd do it again, right? He wouldn't get to the end of the line, he'd say, hey, let me get this rep one more time, right? And he'd do it right away, once again, and fix it, right? So I think Javon Baker, although he's got a lot of work to do as well, this is a guy that I think could be a beast at the NFL if he develops at the right level. I love his mindset. I love everything he does. And then you look at his, rookie receiver buddy, Jalen Polk, right? That dude looks good. He looks smooth. He's crisp. He in and out of his routes. Probably going to be the safest pick for the Patriots. I think if you were to list the guys who are going to be good in the NFL, I think you have to put Jalen Polk at number one. That's just my opinion. Looks like a professional. Despite just being a rookie, I think he's a smooth route runner. That should instantly become a security blanket for whoever the quarterback is. If it's Drake Maye, you can tell the chemistry is already building right away. Jalen Polk will be an absolute beast. Javon Baker, like I just said, he's a guy that has great potential. He's a standout, but someone who just needs to keep getting better, keep improving from what he was at UCF. He was a highlight machine. We'll see what he can keep doing from here. And then, lastly, Layton Robinson, looking at left guard positioning here. And maybe it's a brand new blindside here for the Patriots, but I do fully expect Cole Strange to be starting at the left guard position. So maybe Layton Robinson moves to the right guard, starts over City. So let me know in the comment section down below, guys. What do you think? Who do you think is going to start along that O-line? I'm excited to see all the competition that is going to take place over the next 2 weeks here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and actually, comment down below that too. What is your who are you most looking forward to seeing in terms of a competition? Is it the wide receiver room with Polk, Bourne, Demario Douglas, KJ Bourne, Javon Baker, Juju, Keyshawn Butte, Jalen Reagor? I mean, there's a ton of guys. Tyquan Thornton. Dude, there is a ton of wide receivers here that could, work their way up the depth chart. Is it a position like, the linebacker core? You do have Juwan Bentley and Jelani Tavai, but Marte Mapu could be a really good player for you. Do you slot him in there? Sion Taki, Raekwon McMillan. So there's a lot of position battles. Even Josh Uche trying to fight up with Keon White. I mean, you never really know, man. So let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications because we will be covering the Patriots throughout the rest of the season. And I'll see you guys in the next Pats update. Peace.